Can I do that again?
You can do that again. Yeah, you said it like, I'm a carnivore. Like,
I'm a carnivore.
Again.
Okay.
It's like, where'd that accent come from?
Okay. Ready?
Yes.
Hi, I'm Ronnie Cheema and I'm a carnivore. I'm the kind of person who would cringe at even the word vegan. Recently, I discovered vegan ice cream. And this was phenomenal. And now I'm gonna introduce you to the Alchemy Creamery, my gateway into the world of vegan treats.
I'm Giuseppe Maioni. I'm the founder and creator of Alchemy Creamery, which is our dairy-free ice cream company.
And I'm JD Gross, the co-founder of Alchemy Creamery.
Alchemy Creamery comes from my desire to want to play on sort of the mystical elements of food. You know, I mean, food is tied to memory, food is tied to senses. And also part of my process originally starting out was just taking the things I had laying around my kitchen and throwing them into ice cream and seeing sort of what came out. So that's a little bit of alchemy, you know, sort of taking these everyday objects and trying to make them into something gold, something that's magical. Also by making dairy-free ice cream, I sort of feel that we're opening up the doors for people that do have food allergies or food problems, and they miss ice cream. You know, they want to harken back to a time when they were younger, you know, or they could socialize over it. So that's sort of part of that process too, part of that science magic. I hope that what draws people to our ice cream other than somebody else's ice cream is sort of the really extraordinary flavors that we're trying to obtain. You know, the things that we're launching with in retail are going to be a almond marzipan flavor, chocolate chai, we have a green tea coconut milk, some alternative flavors that I think the world may be ready for. They may not be ready for it, but they may be ready for it. And I think that ice cream is something that a lot of people internationally really desire, and even most especially in a dairy-free form. You know?
So the flavor ideas are pretty collaborative. It'll start with something, and then we'll bounce ideas off each other.
Sometimes it starts with a concept, like a meal we've had somewhere, or like a memory. You know, like, oh, remember this dessert? Let's try to deconstruct that, or let's try to recreate that. This season we started making our own cookies, so now we make gluten-free, dairy-free cookies, and for this season we're doing them as cinnamon cookies with pumpkin ice cream. What my original vision is really sort of to make a dairy-free option available nationwide for people. We're going to start off hopefully by having a retail store next season, which will be great, but we already have aligned with one distributor to help us to sort of get into some grocery stores around Brooklyn and Lower Manhattan, and to help us expand outside of Smorgasburg, which is just like a seasonal marketplace. So that's really where I'd like it to go, to sort of be the alternative modern day Ben & Jerry's. You can visit our website, alchemycreamery.com. We'll always be up to date. We're on Instagram and Twitter and Pinterest. Our handle is @thealchemist. That's me.
So then I just talked about the ice cream, and I said they've converted me to eating that.
Yeah.
And now I'm branching out.
I love that.
Okay.
Branching outward. Great. Okay.
Now I'm trying other baked goods. Cookies, fudge, and actually some of the best fudge I've had. And it tastes like regular fudge. It does not even taste like the word vegan should be attached to it. The master of making vegan fudge, Sarah Hill with Mr. Sister.
Hi, my name is Sarah Hill and I'm the owner and operator of Mr. Sister Sweets and Savories. We're a wholesale bakery located in Long Island City.
Get past the people, get past the hitman!
have a friend named Jane who I know through roller derby, and she was wanting to leave her bakery and fudge business and was looking for someone who wanted to take that over, and it was an all-vegan operation. And so I got word of this through another friend and thought that that was a wonderful chance for me to kind of take a few baby steps in my goal to open a cafe. So I got in touch with Jane, and that was, I guess, a year ago, or almost a year ago now. We're approaching it in January 2014 will be 1 year. And I've been doing this since then, and we're very excited to just be operating and providing as many wholesale goods out to Brooklyn and to Manhattan as we can. So with our ingredients, we really like to look at what is seasonal and what's in at the moment, as well as what tastes good. So in the winter, we have a little bit more of an interest in spiciness, a little more interest in things that are comforting and warm. So right now for the fall, because we're not into that super cold weather, we're doing a really nice peanut butter blondie that's covered with a chocolate ganache. And that one has been really, really popular so far. We're also in development right now for an oatmeal raisin cookie. That's coming out soon. And we'll stop doing our lemon poppy seed cookie that we usually do in the summer because the lemons are not in season right now. So we try to take the season into account and also kind of see what else is out there in the market. Because we're a vegan bakery, we like to see what non-vegan things there are out there and then veganize them. So that's part of our goal. When you're talking about what makes the product special, we really strive as a vegan business to make sure that we're taking into account all of the ethical concerns that drive personally my life, as well as really trying to approach it in a way that's tasty for other people. So I do a lot of testing. I have a ton of non-vegan family, friends, acquaintances, and all of them test everything that we do before we bring it out. All of the cafes that we sell at are not vegan establishments, so we're really a vegan company whose clients and customers are non-vegans. So we try to make things that taste good. And you know, my grandma is turning 93, and she is one of like my inspirations in terms of baking. She was always baking when we were little. And Grandma Hill gets to try all of the baked goods, and she's definitely not a vegan. She's like, I don't know what you put in here, but it's good. So Grandma Hill, you know, Grandma Hill gives it the thumbs up, then we're good to go.
So if you haven't tried a vegan treat, ice cream, cookie, brownie, donuts, give it a shot. It terrified me to death to try any of this stuff, but it rocked my world. It'll rock yours too. Give it a shot. Support these local food makers.